Hey everybody, my name's Crystal. I am with tranquilafllc. I am an intuitive healer and a Reiki master. And what I'm going to do today is pull a couple oracle cards, see what chakras need to be unblocked. Then I'll do a collective tarot reading and see what's going on with the energy. And at the end, I'll do a chakra clearing for the cards that I pull. If you don't want to accept the healing, just say no. Our intention's the most important thing, and you can just stop the video after the tarot reading. Or if you want to hang around but you don't want to accept the healing, again, your intention's the most important thing. Just say no. And then if you do and you want to follow along with me, I'll show you the hand positions for each of the chakras that I pull. And you can feel around and start feeling your own energy. Send it your body so much love and light, right? You're connected to source and you're connected to the earth, and you're just sending yourself so much love. If you think about a mom's kiss to a boo-boo, that's Reiki. So learning how to tune into your own field is probably one of the best things I know to do for self-care. So I'm going to say a little prayer and then we'll get started. Gods, goddesses, spirit guides, ascended masters, giving the information for the collective's highest good, highest healing, and highest timeline. Please protect me as I channel these messages and the collective as they receive them. Tell me what they need to know, what messages they need to hear, and where they're blocked, and how I can assist. Yay, gods. I hope everybody's doing well. I have been zapped of my energy this week. I took a really awesome trip last weekend to the UFO Watchtower with MUFON, and then I went to Cresta. It was just amazing. And this week I've just not done much. I've been listening to my body and listening to what I need. And I had a realization yesterday I think, when I was talking to a friend, may not be my energy. Whoop. So I did a clearing last night, and that might be a message for somebody. All right, so the first card out is the number 21, which is a 3. Confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride, self-esteem. This is our solar plexus chakra. It is the way we present to the world. That might be, it's what we think of ourselves, like it says, self-esteem, self-worth, our sense of self. I think that's changing collectively. A lot of us are waking up and it's like, why am I doing this again? Kind of doing an inventory, what's worked, what's not, and where I can pivot. Your second card is your root chakra. This has been coming out a lot as well. It's a number 1. We are clearing out ancestral karma. We are breaking patterns that maybe weren't ours to begin with. We're seeing it for what it is. And I actually love this. So it's the lower 3 chakras. Number 9, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Relationships. And as I'm talking about clearing out karma from our relationships, from our family, noticing the patterns and saying, does this serve, right? Are these my beliefs? We're starting to really question that, and that's a good thing, because some of the things my family believes I do believe, but some of the things I don't, and that's okay. I respect their beliefs, and I love them very much. So we don't have to all see things the same way or do things the same way. And I think this coming into the age of Aquarius is really the collective's waking up, and we are seeing that we don't have to do things just because that's the way they've always been done. There's value in the way things have always been done, for sure. So maybe that is the inventory, right? Taking what has worked and what is serving, and then leaving the rest and, innovating, doing something different, doing something that brings your heart joy. That's been my experience. Your passion and your joy that's where your life purpose lies. What is the one thing that you can do that you would do for free? Just because you love doing it. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean you're going to quit the 3D job, but you could do that on the nights and weekends, holidays, things like that. Stepping into childlike awe and wonder. Okay, first card out. Queen of Swords. Swords are air. Aries, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The Queen of Swords, she is the Queen of Discernment. She's sitting there, she's got the hand on the sword, but she's sitting there in quiet contemplation, meditating, almost. And she's looking out at the sky, and there's an eagle soaring above her, or some type of bird. So maybe there's a bird spirit guide. She's not afraid to cut things out of her life that don't serve any longer. Maybe she is doing that inventory. And that's your current position. Next card out, the Hanged Man. This is a Pisces card. Well, it's a Neptune card, but I read it as a Pisces card. It's a 12, which is another 3. So you may be seeing 3, 3, and 3 goes into 9 3 times, right? 9 relationships. So 3s may be significant right now. She's seeing the world from a different perspective. She's taken that time out to look at things a little bit differently. She's enlightened though. She's happy to be up here. Just kind of getting a different perspective. She is, honestly, I feel like even though she's up in the air, like she's touching the ground. She's the hollow bone. She's connected to both. So maybe that's been the challenge, is seeing things in your life from a different perspective. One of the coolest things I learned was to say thank you to the people that have hurt me the most, because they have taught me the most. And how much did they have to love me to hurt me, right? And fulfill their end of the contract so I could learn the lessons. I truly believe we incarnate in soul pods. And, we have contracts before we come into this life, so our souls can evolve. And we have people that have agreed to step into those roles. And some of those people have taught me really the hardest lessons, but it made me go within and find out what was true for me. I've learned more about myself throughout the process, but it was taking the time out to look at things differently and be willing to say thank you to the people that have really hurt me. Okay, and then so recent past is your next card out, Ace of Pentacles. So there may have been, or recently, or it could be in the distant past, new offer that has come in that is at the very beginning stages, but has the potential, once it's nurtured, to be the 10 of Pentacles, which is, it's wealth. It's forever wealth. It is inheritance. You're passing this down onto your children. So you may have had a new idea come in that you're just starting to nurture, right? You see the roots down here. They're not into the ground yet, but the seedling has hatched, and there's the potential. The next card out is going to be near future. Thank you. Love this. 4 of Wands. Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. I believe it's Aries, though. This is celebration. This is celebrating with your soul tribe, right? Your people. They're finding you. You're finding them. You're being guided by source, by spirit. the flames and the torches and the night sky. They're grounded in the earth and they're moving their body. I think yoga, stretching, walking out in nature, moving. We sit in an office most of the time, most of the day, and we don't do a whole lot of moving. We're looking at a computer screen, right? So getting out and grounding your energy. And I have seen that a lot, right? Root chakra. We need to be out of our head and into our body, because that's where our intuition lies. And it's subtle. And if you don't know what your body's trying to tell you, you'll miss it. And I love this. So your higher self wants you to know. This is an Aquarius card. This is the star. She is attached to heaven and earth, and she is being guided. She's looking up. This is healing. This is stepping into healing abilities. Once you get to a place and find something that works for you, then you're able to share, hey, you might want to try this. It's really helped me out, and in turn healed people around you. And that's an 8 card. We're in an 8 year. That card's been coming out. Whoops, thank you, a lot. Okay, and then so how you got here, I love this. This has come up a couple times. 6 of Pentacles. This is reciprocity. It can talk about breadcrumbing. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? But in this depiction, I see this as the give and take, right? There's resources to go around. 6, 3 goes into 6 twice. So again, and I would say that's my timing card. It's a 6-year cycle. It's taken 6 years to get you to this point. To a point of being able to share what you have gained, right? Maybe that's what you're trying to do as well. You have stepped into your healing abilities, and now you're able to share it with those around you to help them to ascend and to heal. I love this. Next card is going to be your current attitude. Whoop. This is so cool. King of Wands. And I see Leo back there. We just came out of Leo time, 8-8 portal. He's magic. He's things unseen. He's psychic. He's tapped in. He's holding the wand of power, which is grounded in the earth and connected to source. And so maybe downloads are coming in. He is charismatic. He's outgoing. He's, wants everybody around him, he inspires them to be the best version of themselves. And that's Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you're standing in your divine masculine right now, standing strong. You know your truth. And I would say, yeah. So, and this is the second 1 card you got. So you may be seeing 33, 11, and I think that's it for repeating. But the 11 talks about balancing the divine masculine and feminine within each of us, right? So your current position is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Discernment, and your current attitude is the King of Wands. This is pretty balanced, and I would say this is divine masculine and feminine within you. And because you're balanced, you're turning into the magician. And if you can see his hands, energy's coming out of them, and it's going into this pool and then coming back to him. What he puts out is coming back, right back to him. And then he has the infinity above his head, representing the same thing. If you look at it sideways, it's an 8. So this 8-8 portal, I know it was intense. It activated many, many souls. And I think we are starting to question, what is my purpose? What brings me passion? And maybe it is a business, because the King of Wands is a wonderful businessman. So maybe you do have an idea that aligns with your passion, and it aligns with your passion, and you could do it for a living. Love this. Goals and aspirations. 9 of Cups. This is wish granted. Look at her. Heart chakra. Just wide open and sharing it with the world. Cups are about emotion. She's got a treasure chest at her feet. And I want to even say, this feels to me like you've transmuted with the Magician. You've transmuted something, and you're stepping now because you're passionate about it. You're coming at it with love from your heart space. And there is more than enough to share. 9s are the end of the cycle. So now I have 99 as well. In numerology, it's 0 through 9, and then 10 is the N+1. So she has found her treasure, and now she's willing to share it with the world after she's transmuted some energy and stepped into maybe her purpose or his purpose. This is really beautiful. The shift, it's happening. We're in it. And it's kind of a cool thing to watch everybody kind of wake up. And this is absolutely wonderful. Your final outcome is the 9 of Cups. He's got a picnic basket there. There's a letter. He's got some singing bowls. There's his horse. And it almost looks like the horse is sending out energy to the cosmos. He's grounded. He is emotionally stable. He's intuitive. He's tapped in to unseen things, unseen realms. His intuition's very loud. He is on a mission. He's on a mission based on love. So this doesn't have to be love. It could be a new love partner coming in. It could be you, right? Maybe you have a message for somebody. And love doesn't have to be romantic love, although it can be. Love for your children, love for your family, love for your friends. And then the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, 7 of Cups. So this is lots of choices. It can be confusion, and maybe that's how you're feeling right now. Astrologically, a lot of things are happening. We're in Mercury retrograde. I believe Uranus is retrograde. Neptune's retrograde. I mean, we're coming into the season, so things may seem a little confusing right now. But if you hold tight to the vision, victory. And here's another 9. So maybe 999. And sometimes in order to get through the confusion to the victory, it's by going within. This is the Hermit. This is meditation. She's levitating, right? She is enlightened. Look at she's lit up, and she's just sitting there in a peaceful state of meditation. As within, so without. As above, so below. If you want to figure out the outside world, what's going on in your body. When I realized that, it was like this huge awakening. Like, you mean all I have to do is take care of my body and the rest of the world will figure itself out? Pretty much. And that's keeping your thoughts in check. It's meditating every day. For me, I journal at night and then I meditate, so the thoughts are on paper out of my head. And I can go into a state of meditation without the intrusive thoughts, right, on repeat. This is pretty beautiful. So what I'm going to do now, thank you, Spirit, I am going to send Reiki to your root. I'm probably also going to do the Earth Star Chakra because that's been coming in loud lately. Earth Star, root, sacral, solar plexus. So down by your hips, maybe a little bit lower, kind of near your pelvic bone, that's your root. Right under your belly button is your sacral, and right above your belly button is your solar plexus. And what stones am I going to use? Okay, I have my Pachamama stone for the root and the earth star, Citrine for, I can't talk right now, Sacral. And then this is, I believe it's called Healerite or Serpentine for the solar plexus. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend it with me. Please drink lots of water. With any energy work, you just want to drink water. Epsom salt baths, or go stand out in the grass barefoot. Ground your energy, please. Time's going to be moving a lot quicker, and we need to be in our body so we can hear what it's trying to tell us. So if you've hung out this long, if you could hit like and subscribe, it would help the channel out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take real good care.